Okay, folks, this is it. Getting down to the wire. You see what's in that pot there? It's about only maybe an inch deep of almost finished maple syrup. It started off being this thing here, filled up and then added to and added to and added to a few times. So probably at least 1.5 of those things ends up being 1 inch in there. So if you wonder why you pay so much for maple syrup, that's why. I don't know how Costco does it. Anyway, this syrup is almost done, and you'll notice how I'm protecting myself from blowing myself up. This happened where the last stages of the maple syrup, there's this precipitate that gets in there. It's little crystals, and they explode. So you have to filter the sap a couple times as you're preparing it to try and get all that crap out. And I filter it with this really thick white fuzzy stuff. I'm going to show you this over here, this thick fuzzy stuff. It's really thick. You pour it through there, and you'd think that would get all the syrup out, or all the sand out, you'd think. But no, look at this. Look at this. This jar is about 3/4 of the way full of the enemy. That salt sand, or what they call it, sugar sand, in the bottom of that jar, that's what was left after I filtered it all out. I poured my not yet done syrup into several jars and let it settle, and I consolidated the good syrup by pouring it off the top into that pan over there, and then the bad syrup with all the stuff in it I put into one little jar here. So 5 jars like this of not yet done syrup yield one almost full jar of the enemy, the stuff that wants to blow up. If you heat that up, kaboom! Those crystals in there, they explode like a son of a gun. So you see what I did now. I have a screen on top of my pot. I have a pot on top of my screen, and just for safe measure, I even have a little weight in my pot to keep it down, because that sucker there, that can blow. That can blow to kingdom come when it feels like it. If I added like just a teeny tiny smidgen of heat right now, I could make it go boom for you. Maybe I'll try just for kicks. I'll turn it up just a teeniest, tiniest smidgen and see if we can't eke one boom out of it. Just so you can see why you should never, ever, you shouldn't make meth in your house, and you should probably not make maple syrup in your house either. But I live in the city, and I get my maple sap from my maple tree, which really belongs to the city of Grand Rapids. In fact, I'll even show you that. Come on over here. Look out my kitchen window. You see that tree out there? See my cute little white cube in the driveway? And that's JR's borrowed car. And then you see on that tree, you see a couple of, there's a bucket, and there's also a blue plastic bag deal. They sell those now for collecting sap.